To create an event, click the Create button. I'm going to choose More Options just so that we can see everything that's available. You can add a title, um, change the time and the date if you want to. In addition to the times that drop down, you could also make it a very specific time. To be careful when you do this because that usually changes your default end time as well. You can make it repeating if you'd like to. You can change it from a time length to all day. Add a location. This could be an actual address or just a location that all of the attendees know. You can add video conferencing, so if people can't be there physically, they could join via video conference. I have added Zoom to mine, but yours should at least have Hangouts Meet available. The notifications will give you a notification before the meeting starts. So I have mine to send me a notification 10 minutes before the meetings start, and that just gives me a pop-up in the top right-hand corner of my laptop. If you have multiple calendars, you could change the calendar that the event will be on. You can add a description. In this area, you can also attach documents from your drive or from your computer. Over here, you can add guests by adding their email address. And then there's a couple ways that Google can be very helpful so that you avoid going back and forth if you have a hard time deciding on a time. So there's this Find a Time feature here. This will show you if you have any conflicting times on any of the participants' calendars. And then also there's a suggested times here. And this just shows all participants can attend. That means nobody has any conflicts. Now, both of these will only work depending on the settings, the permission settings of everybody's calendars. So it may not show conflicts if somebody hasn't changed their visibility to be public. I have my guest able to invite other guests. You can turn that off if you'd like, and all the guests can see the guest list. I do not have it selected that they could modify the event, but you can certainly change that. Then when you're finished, you just click Save. By default, if you press the Send button, it will send an email notification to anybody that you invited. You could change that to Don't Send if you want to. I'm going to press Don't Send since I'm not really creating an event. Once you've created the event, you can edit it, delete it. You can send everybody that you've invited an email. You could also copy it to a different calendar. Here you'll also see the link for the video conference that was created. And then it shows that I've already accepted the meeting since I created it. But if this was Sarah's calendar, she could accept, decline, or say maybe, and then she could also add a note like, this doesn't work for me.